Welcome to another exciting episode of the Cnation Podtalk. Today's guest is Amreen Chadha, a renowned women's health specialist. We'll explore her inspiring journey and the impact she's making in women's healthcare.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing, I'm always thankful for something.
So welcome to another exciting episode of Miss Time. So today's guest is a renowned health specialist from Chandigarh. Welcome Amreen to our show, and thank you so much for sparing time for us. We are really grateful to have you, and we are looking forward to know your journey and how you're helping people out there to achieve optimal health and lead a good life. So
thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much for the welcome, and I'm really excited for this podcast. And without further ado, let's get started.
Okay. So, Amreen, how are you doing today, first of all?
I'm doing excellent. Never been better. How are you, Shelly?
I'm doing great, Amreen. So, Amreen, as I told you before also, I'm telling you now that you got a very, very pretty smile. Like, I think people
so
just
much.
want to watch this podcast just for your smile and your knowledge as well.
Well, I think if that is the case, I wish I could monetize my smile.
Oh,
Like legit.
you will. I think eventually you will, for sure. So my first question will be like, what inspired you to pursue career in women's health and nutrition, and how you started your journey?
Interesting. So, Shelly, what a lot of people do not know about me is I have like my formal degree. I'm a lawyer by my formal degree.
Oh,
But
wow.
then something hit me by the end of 5th year. In fact, I gave the bar exams as well, okay? And yeah, I got the license, and then I'm like, I don't think I want to go
Oh
ahead
my God,
with
you
this.
got the license also. That's interesting.
है ना?
Yeah.
और ये जॉब बहुत monotonous है, ये मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगी.
Okay.
And I've always been an athlete, like always been an athlete since the school time, and I actually wanted to pursue athletics as my career, but then change of events, and I took law, but then again dropped it, and then I started pursuing fitness courses, and that's how it started.
Okay.
Right. So for us to understand what inspired me to drop law and take up fitness is we have to go back to the year 2012, where I was diagnosed with PCOS, and I had like host of other health conditions, nephrotic syndrome, which is like a condition in the kidneys where one of your kidneys are not functioning all that well. And then PCOS, which is now very common, but back in the day, 12 years ago, it wasn't as popular as it is today.
Okay.
And then as I grew, I also got what is called as IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, constipation case, where your bowels are pretty irritable.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And I had like various health condition, and then a few years down the line, I also got injured and got my disc herniated. So all of these instances in my
all
life
happened in 2012. Like
it started that year. It started that year. So like I said, one year after the other, I had some health challenge or the other. And this really inspired me to take control of my health, because honestly, nobody likes being sick or being ill, right? Nobody likes taking medications. And as a woman, I think for us, having a regular menstrual cycle is very important marker of our health, more so internal health, right? So I didn't like being irritated. I didn't like missing my periods. I didn't like missing my sports camp. I didn't like missing nationals. I didn't enjoy all of that. I would come back from school, I would have severe headache, I would have severe flares of acne, severe hair fall, and I started accumulating a lot of fat around my waist, like very abnormally. एक तो होता है that ठीक है, some fat accumulation around your waist is normal, right? But it was very normal and my upper body, lower body proportions were just very dysmorphed.
Okay.
And so, I was also disqualified from a lot of sports that I was playing back in the day, because of course all of these health situation took a toll on my health, took a toll on my sports performance. So then when slowly, gradually, year after year, I'm like, okay, I'll take one day at a time, and started exercising a lot, more so like at the gym.
Okay.
And started eating right, making better choices, and खुद भी Google करती थी क्या खाना चाहिए, क्या खाना नहीं
So you
चाहिए.
did it by yourself,
And-
like the research part?
Yeah. Initially, like for about 8 years, वो सारी self-made journey थी. कि खुद ही research किया है, खुद ही exercise किया है, and गलतियां भी बहुत की हैं, to be very honest. And I think
Catch the full episode on our main channel, Creative Nation Art, link in the description. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.